Hey class, so I thought it would be worth it to show you guys another way of evaluating these expressions. So we went through the order of operations and I went through substituting on our papers, and I thought it would be worth it to show you guys how to do the same exact thing on Desmos. It might be a little bit easier for some of us. It's just an extra way of solving these questions. So I'm starting with my expression. So the most important part about using Desmos here is making your Desmos screen look exactly like the question here. So if you guys didn't know, you can type in your numbers, but if you also hit the ABCs, you can type in the letters as well. So I'm going to try and make my Desmos screen look like what it shows here. So it starts with 8x divided by 6, 8x divided by, so if you hit the fraction button on or the division symbol on Desmos, it makes a fraction. 8x minus 6. So there might be some situations where your cursor is stuck here, and you'll notice if I hit the minus sign, it doesn't put the minus sign where I want it. So if you click over to the side, it moves your cursor over a little bit, and then I can do minus 2x, and then minus 3. So after I type that in, I'm going to hit this blue button, and it's going to move me down to another kind of part of my Desmos screen. You'll notice it didn't really give me an answer. It says there's too many variables and it wants me to say what x is, so let's say what x is. Let's type in x equals, the equal sign is over here by your variables, x equals negative 3. So when I type in x equals negative 3, look what happened. It gave me an answer, and wasn't that exactly what we got before, negative 1? So using Desmos is kind of like a shortcut way of getting to that answer. As long as you're typing in exactly what it shows you on your paper or on the screen or whatever, it should give you exactly what we wanted. I'm going to leave that up while I do the next one. Here it says if x equals 4, what's the value of 2 plus x cubed? Actually, I'm going to clear everything out. 2 plus x cubed, so I'm going to put that in parentheses, 2 plus x, and if we need our exponents like we have up here, you can hit this a to the power of b button, and moves your cursor up a little bit. You can type in 3. Again, if you're done typing, you can kind of click over to the side, close your parentheses, and then it says divided by 3. Just like we saw on our paper, the division symbol is really just telling us to make a fraction with a numerator and a denominator. So it doesn't look exactly as it does on the paper, but remember, fraction bars end up being created because of that division symbol. Didn't give me an answer because I didn't tell it what x was, so let's tell it what x is. In this problem, x equals 4. So x equals 4, and I end up with 22 just like I did before. So again, on Desmos, it kind of takes away the need to write down by hand, step by step. As long as you can keep track of what's happening in Desmos, Desmos is a really great tool for this. I'm going to clear it out. Let's hop down to this next one. So now I have 2 variables, which is okay because Desmos can keep track of a lot of different variables. First, I'm going to type in exactly what it says. So I'll do parentheses, 3x plus 7.5, close those parentheses, minus, and then these are absolute value bars, which Desmos has. Absolute value of y, so I'll find y, close those absolute value bars. So now this looks exactly like it does on my paper. I didn't get an answer because it's looking for an x and a y, and I didn't give it one. So I'm going to type in x equals 2. Again, didn't give me an answer because I didn't tell it what y was. So let's go y equals 5, and there we go. Once it knows exactly what the variables are, it does that calculating instantly, and it gives you our answer of 8.5, which is what we had last time. And now I'm going to do this last one. So I'm going to type in my expression as exactly as it shows it here. So 1.8c plus 32, 1.8c plus 32. Didn't give me an answer because I didn't say what c was, but I know that c is 11. So let's go c equals 11, and I end up with my answer as well.